Jordan Peterson. We put up a video of we put up a couple of videos of Jordan Peterson. He is losing his fucking mind
over the stupidest thing.
Over the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It's over Twitter. I mean, this is a guy who's OD'd allegedly on benzos. This is a guy who's had himself put into like a Russian coma. Like he's been through some shit. And he became famous, and these sort of grifters, and I don't know if he's totally grifter. I think he's just remarkably autistic.
He got discovered for something and he leaned in.
Right. He got discovered for something. He leaned in. It made him a multi-millionaire almost overnight. And now he's like a band that's only playing that one song now.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hootie and the Blowfish. Hey, thank you, Citizen Vulgar, for becoming a member. I like it when new listeners find this show. They give it a couple weeks, and then they go, you know what? I like this thing. I'm going to support it. And they become a member, or they chip in a couple of bucks. That's really cool to grab new fans. So thank you, Citizen Vulgar. Although I feel like you're becoming a member for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, but when have we presented the right ones?
Good point. 370 away from our goal. So
he is Creed.
People are saying Jordan Peterson is Creed. Yeah, he's cultural Creed. So Jordan Peterson.
Can you keep my Twitter?
Elliot Page doesn't have no tits. Her doctor is a piece of shit. I'd like to carry him in the head. Can I have my Twitter back? I swear I will be a good boy. Unless you show me a chick with a dick. Then I'll impale myself with a sex toy.
Well, now I'm encouraged.
With anus wide open. I don't know why. All right. He's cultural Creed. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. Well, I just heard the news today. It seems next door has moved a gay.
Well, I just heard the news today. It seems Elliot was Ellen Page before the surgery. She cut off her boobies. Now she claims she's a man. That's one thing I can't stand with Elliot Page.
Well, I just heard the news in town. It seems a guy has they them pronouns. Jordan Peterson does not like that shit. Well, I just heard the news on Zoom. It seems that trans won't clean his room. Oh.
Well, I awoke to a tweet that said people think trans are neat. With minds wide open.
There you go. I knew we had to find a chorus. And it was with minds wide open. Oh. Oh. I close my eyes. I start to see all of those guys with no PP with minds wide open. The worst part of Jordan Peterson is actually Michaela Peterson. I'll tell you
no
this.
idea who that is.
That's his daughter, and she is fucking a psycho.
But apparently avoidable, because like I said, no.
Yeah, but very few people are aware of her. Thank you to Death Proof for becoming a Yeehaw Club member.
Thank you.
We are 365 away from our goal today.
I love that movie, too.
Awesome to have new members. We love that. Thank you guys very much. Does Peterson still almost cry all the time? Yeah, that's kind of what we were making fun of him for. Wasn't she hacked to be nude in her video game Beyond Two Souls, and she freaked out because her 3D model had nipples? No fucking clue what you're talking about.
I did not even know she was in a video game.
Yeah, I don't go that deep. But Death Proof, if you have something for us, I'm always with ears wide open. Exactly 6 million says Peterson used to make his dinner guests perform Native American rituals with him as the shaman. You know how fucked up I feel Jordan Peterson is? I can't tell if that's a joke or not. All right, here's what I want you to do, bucko. I want you to smoke this peace pipe and put on this headdress.
And then I'm going to do a rain dance so we can enjoy our festive.
That's right. I need to clean my driveway, so I need a good driving rain. I don't know. And the thunder rolls. The thunder rolls, and I don't like Oh, sorry. Wow, Jordan, Jesus. All right. So Jordan we put up a couple Jordan Peterson videos. With minds wide open. And God bless him. All we did
was facts.
We played a video of Jordan Peterson going fucking crazy about not being on Twitter anymore because he called Elliot Page Ellen and called her doctor a criminal, which both of those things are against Twitter's terms of service. Now, if you don't like Twitter's terms of service, and I don't either, and it bothers you so much that you just can't help but break them, then don't be on Twitter.
Yeah, you know you're not going to have an account. Why start?
Right, then fuck them. Fuck them right in the ass. See, that's, like, to me, if you don't like something, you don't try to use it. Like, if
you
don't
know
like
you're going to get yourself banned, bucko, so you might as well skip the work and just start with nothing.
I don't know what that fucking accent is, and it's driving me insane.
Went into an Irish one. I'm sorry.
So, with Jordan Peterson, he wants his cake, and he wants to eat it too. He wants to say all the wild shit he wants to say, which I have everyone took us making fun of him as like, you don't support him and him wanting to, talk this way. No, I want him to be able to say whatever the hell he wants.
It's the best thing for us.
But then stand by your convictions. Fucking Twitter's a piece of shit. Then fuck him. Leave. Go to Truth Social. Do something else. Keep your YouTube account. Do whatever you want. But don't sit there. It's like what Crowder does, and it drives me nuts. I'm going to purposely break the rules that I know they've set, and when they kick me off, I'm going to bitch that I'm being victimized. Motherfucker, no, you're not. They set up a space where they want to play ball. If you want to play, and by the way, I don't fault anyone for wanting to play ball with Twitter. It's a place where you can, attach yourself to millions of people, gain notoriety. That's fine. I don't care. But if you don't like it, then take your fucking ball and go home.
Yeah.
That's all. Just take your fucking ball and go somewhere else. Well, bucko, Twitter doesn't want me. I'm not deleting my tweet. All right, cool. See ya. Bye. Later. Take it easy. Don't hurt yourself. But this guy has now made 2 15-minute videos about how I need my Twitter back, and Twitter's awful, and Twitter's terrible, and Twitter's shitty, and shut the fuck up and preach your gospel. So we put those videos up making fun of the guy.
Right.
His fans come out, and this video, it's not one of our bigger videos. It's only got like 1,000 views.
Okay.
But his fans come out. It's one of the 2 videos that are under 50% for us. The only 2 we have. Of all the people we shit on and make fun of, there's Anthony Cumia, which I wasn't even shitting on Cumia that much on that one. It was more his network. But, and this Jordan Peterson one. His fans have as little a sense of humor as he does. And I find it like, I read the comments of the Jordan Peterson video, and I can't even get mad. I just read it and I go, dude, I read the people's comments and I go, You
just want to pat their head?
I feel compassionate. I'm like, I don't want you to be this.
There's a better way, my friend.
The shit you're missing and the life you're not living because you're sitting here standing for Jordan Peterson when, believe me, you don't have to protect Jordan Peterson from us. He's going to be fine financially. Psychologically, this man is breaking.
Yeah, and we have nothing to do with that.
We have nothing to do with that. We're just here watching the whole thing happen. But these Jordan Peterson fans, man, I mean, why you attack Dr. Peterson for speaking the truth? I'm not attacking him for speaking the truth. That's not what I would say that his opinion on trans people is not as radical as like the mainstream tries to make it look.
Right.
I mean, Jordan Peterson's whole thing was he didn't want people forcing him to use people's pronouns or whatever. And to me, the pronouns thing is this. I'll call you whatever the fuck you want to be called. Just don't annoy me. That's it. That's my rule. You call me what I want to be called. I'll call you what you want to be called. I don't think I'm destroying Western civilization if I do that. He doesn't agree with that. That's totally fine. That's okay. My problem with Jordan Peterson, his fans just start going, he's trying to change the culture. It's like, I don't give a fuck. And second of all, we're not yelling at him because he's like some conservative or he's some liberal or he's trying to save the culture. Watch this show a few times. I don't give a fuck about that. We want to make whiz jokes and Jordan Peterson Creed jokes. That's all we want to do. They get in there and they're like, there's a culture war being lost by us goofing
and
on.
We're traitors.
We're traitors to the cause. I gotta, I'm gonna put this up as a clip because I want to talk to the Jordan Peterson stans and tell them, you guys gotta chill the fuck out. You want your message to be heard. You want your argument to grow and this, that, and the other thing. You gotta stop being a complete autistic freakout artist every time people think your guy's being a little wacky. And also, unless you're trying to form a cult, which count me out, you got to criticize your leadership once in a while. And you got to admit, your boy's a little fucking over his skis on this Twitter thing. You know what he could do? Delete the Elliot Page tweet and go about his business.
Or don't delete the tweet and drop Twitter and move on with your life.
Fuck off, right?
This weird thing about simultaneously calling Twitter this horrible hellscape that's perpetuating these dangerous, weird, strange times we live in, but then turn around, but I need my Twitter.
Yeah.
Which is it? Is it horrible or do you want it?
It's like the club doesn't allow hats. So like, get the fuck out of here with your hat. You take off your hat and you come in the club. So you just stand in the doorway with a hat on. It's the dumbest thing.
It's the people who went into the stores knowing that they had mask rules,
right?
Refusing to wear a mask. Go, but my rights and my but you saw right. The sign, dude. You know the rules,
and it opened up your eyes.
Really?
I saw the sign, and I was a dick anyway. I saw the sign. That's our second song today.
No one's like gonna mask me up because I will just say fuck you.
So. And much like the mask thing, okay? Do I think masks are stupid?
Yes.
Yes. Does it mean I'm going to ruin everybody's fucking day and walk in there without a mask and when people confront me, I'm like, I'm American and I don't give a shit enough. Same thing with the Jordan Peterson deal. Jordan, it's like Jordan Peterson is one of my kids and he's standing there with the door open. And I'm like, hey, fucko, in or out? Which one? Do you want to come back? Do you want your Twitter back? You know what the rules are. Follow the rules, go on Twitter. I'm taking a stand against this trans idolatry. Cool, man. I think that's great, too. Then fuck off and quit talking about Twitter.
Because they won't let you have your stance. You
right.
know that.
So
you know it.
They don't want you at their party. Tell them go fuck themselves. Start your own party. But he doesn't, and I don't mean start your own Twitter. I just mean like go do your own thing. You don't need, Jordan Peterson doesn't need Twitter. But like his fans, man, they're too serious. They're too high strung. I'm worried that a lot of these Jordan Peterson fans are very young men, very impressionable. I'm getting the sense there's a lot of no dads in the Jordan Peterson fan club. And they're looking up to him as something. I'm telling you guys, he's not going to be able to fulfill it. Dude, he can barely keep his own shit together. His daughter's a lunatic. He was hooked on benzos. Look, the guy's got his own problems. Problem with Jordan Peterson is he's an old man on the internet and he takes everything like it's being said right to his face in a bar.
And he shares his thoughts too much, I would say. At a certain point, it's like maybe some of this should stay inside the house.
Yeah. Let this marinate a little bit.
Maybe just take some time. But more importantly, if all of these people are, as you say, young fatherless dudes, what's going to happen when they realize that Jordan Peterson is not going to change anything? Like, even if he intends to. And that's something I always wonder about Crowder fans. Does reality ever sit in and you realize, oh, I've been a member of Mug Club for how many years, and YouTube is still going strong with their rules having not bent an inch.
And he still doesn't have a lawsuit going right now.
Yeah, he still hasn't actually filed his lawsuit. He's still actually on YouTube.
I love shows that run on audience support. I think it's a great way to insulate yourself from the calling the advertisers and getting people canceled and stuff. I think it's great. And as a show that runs on audience donations, I think it's wonderful. I don't shit on people for that. The only thing I'll shit on people for is when you misrepresent what the money is for. And for a guy like Crowder, I've always said my problem with Crowder is he makes you buying that mug like we're fighting the man. No, we're not. We're fighting Crowder being homeless.
Yeah.
That's what we're fighting. We hey, do you want your host to be well taken care of? He can put on great shows for you. Join our mug club. Hey, do you think our show is cool? Buy a mug. That's fine. Do that.
Hey, do you want our host to be able to secretly buy male hookers and then have...
If someone were to want that.
Yeah, if he were maybe a closeted man of...
This random person who we've now changed the subject to.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Who may or may not have to cancel his show temporarily because he has monkeypox. I mean, that could be anything.
But that's a guy that we're just...
We have no idea who it is.
Nothing to do with the last guy we were talking about. Thank you to Benny the Milkman for becoming a 3-month member. Coltrane with a $5 super chat. He says, for the whiz bit, that needs to be clipped. My buddy wants to hear that. I was laughing so much. You guys really want us to fucking push the limits, don't you? All right. 3:55 away from our goal this morning. If you feel like chipping in, that would be wonderful. Thank you guys very much for all of your support. Jeffrey Whitty says, Jordan Peterson speaks like most Canadian men over 50. Amora says, you guys are horrible, and I find that hilarious.
Yep,
Thank
we're
you.
not savable.
Thank you very much. Jeffrey Whitty says, well, he spoke factual truth. I have yet to see that contestant. Not my problem at all. Not my problem with Jordan Peterson or his fans at all. My problem with him is that he's being a whiny bitch and his fans see it as him speaking truth to power, when in reality, he's stuck in the mud, gassing it, his wheels are spinning, and he's not going anywhere. Like, what's the point? Broke rules, says Jeffrey, but rules fit for swine. I agree. Twitter's rules are fucking dumb.
But they're their rules. It's
Right.
a private company.
I would like to be on Twitter, so I follow their rules. If I get kicked off for breaking their rules, I'll be fine. It's okay. By the way, twitter.com/Aaron Imholt, AARON I'm only 3 away from 1,200.
There you go.
Dude gets all tore up, which I get. The world is sad, but damn, I always feel like jumping off a cliff after listening to him. That's just it. You're a multimillionaire. Smile once in a while. Like every once in a while, seem like you're enjoying yourself. For
Or
people,
buy some benzos. Jesus.